All right, this season, so 3 minutes into round one, Lutzi, and it's all over. So it's our best player from the grand final from the year before, and she does her knee in the first 3 minutes. And I must say, sitting up with Webby and Phil and Zilks, I was rattled at that point, and that's playing Adelaide in round one. I'm thinking, there goes your gun centre half back. Before half-time, Dax is down as well, and I'm thinking, holy shit, this is not what I had planned for this year. This is really rocked us. Plus, we had a little bit of COVID going through the group. So all of a sudden, by the time we get to play round three, we're on 0-3, and other teams have won 3 and lost none. So we're already miles behind the pack. But we caught up. We had the little condensed period in the middle to make up games. Our first game back from COVID, we belted Carlton at Metricon, which was something to see. It was some really good footy. We played the 3 games at Metricon. We only end up playing 2 at Maroochydore. The 3 at Metricon, and this might not sound a lot, but to play on weeknights at Metricon down the road throws a lot of stress through our group. The girls have got to ask for days off work and work out what they're going to do Thursday or Tuesday or Monday night or whatever it is. There's a lot more stress to it than it would be to pick up a men's team and just say, by the way, you're playing Wednesday night or Thursday night. It's a lot more difficult for our people. So again, appreciate our players and what they're able to handle and how resilient they are and how they're able to just roll with the punches, but they've been absolutely super doing that. And then later on, the end of last weekend in February, we had the bad flood in Brisbane and a couple of our players' houses went under, and we had to move our game from Brisbane down to our second home, Whitten Oval, and had another win down there. Back end of the year, we again, for the second year in a row, we've gone 3 travels in a row and won all 3 of them, including Perth. And anyone who's been around footy knows how bloody hard that is. So all of that, playing in Ballarat, great final at the Gabba, all of it was terrific until we got a little bit of adversity conditions-wise, probably weren't at our absolute sharpest for the prelim final, as Andrew alluded to, and we just dip out. But that's footy. And there were some moments in that game where it could have gone either way. We had our chances, the opposition kicked a few little freaky goals and bits and pieces, so it was a difficult pill to swallow, but that's footy. That's what gets dished up if you're not right at your best, which we weren't on that day. But we are right in the window, people, so stay with us because we're going again. We're the highest score. I reckon, I'm biased again, but I reckon we play the most attractive footy. We've got a team that I always talk to them about, and this is a bit of a Lee Matthews thing as well, about the person sitting in the back of the grandstand who happens to be a casual Lions supporter, looking at the team out there in the maroon, blue and gold and being proud of them by the way they played. The way they played, not the scoreboard, but the attack on the ball, the attack on the contest, how ferocious and intense they are, and you will always say that about our team, I think. It's rare that we've put the white flag up and turned our toes up for a contest. We've been a team that's been, I think, for a supporter, a pleasure to watch because we're always having a crack, which is fantastic. And I think that's really important, not only from a supporter's point of view, but also getting eyes on TV sets, getting people at games. You know, we have a team that's ferocious at the contest, will pressure the daylights out of the opposition, but they'll also get it on the outside, run and carry, have a couple of bounces and play dynamic, quick footy. And I think that's, for me, that's the type of footy I like to watch. I don't know about the rest of you, but and hopefully that ends up being, you end up being on the good end of most results because of that. And fortunately we have. So we'll continue that with good athletes and a good style of play. Really pleased this year that we're able to get, how many have we got here? 6 debutants, but one of them's come from another club, and I'm so bloody rap Phoebes that you've had almost your best year in footy with us. Been a delight to have you. Zim and Ruby coming into our forward line and giving us real speed and dynamic presence in that part of the ground. Zimmy with a Rising Star nomination in her debut game, if you don't mind. And Ruby being really I think the quickest player in the comp, by the way, but Rube's cementing yourself into the team to the point that we were at the tribunal fighting to get you off for the prelim final is testament to how much we bloody value you now, Rube. So it's sensational to have you in the group. Luca plays her first game, kicks a goal in her first game, ends up being the winner against St Kilda, which is super. Lulu, you've been sensational. You've just slotted into the back half and been so reliable, which is one of our values with the team, reliable, not remarkable. And that's definitely Lulu. She's just grown into that and felt really comfortable. And Mags, if you don't mind, have your debut in a final, Maggie Harmer. And went bloody well and played that role really well for us. Great to have some comeback people this year too. The first person in our group to ever give birth, Shani Webb, she's played her games. And Gab's back into the team off an ACL rehab and then come back in and do another one. It was absolutely heartbreaking for us, but I just want to acknowledge you two in terms of how hard it was for you to come back and actually get on the field and play for us, which we all respect and admire. So well done to you two. And we've still got, and we've still got Lily Post to come, who's she's going through her own thing as well. Andrew mentioned the All-Australians, Emily, Nat, Orla and Greta, who should have been in there, I agree, and Batesy with her Brownlow. Those four players and the other ones that we had in the junior All-Australian team, the 22 under 22, that's testament to the whole team. Those people get the accolades, but everyone's helped those players be the people that they are. So Emily's had an amazing year, but she doesn't do it without Talia. She doesn't do it without Belle. She doesn't do it without Kathy. She doesn't do it without Ali. She doesn't do it without our wingers. Doesn't do it without the forwards putting pressure on. I see what's going on here. Do you want a shoe? Okay, if your name gets mentioned, you got a skull. I get that. Rightio. Okay. All right, I'm going to disappear, but I just want to acknowledge our staff because, again, you'd be bonkers to leave us because we've got the best bloody staff in the competition. No argument. Greenie, Tan and Mia in the conditioning and department. Jess and Alice, and I've got Jeremy in as a physio now, so he'd be wrapped with that officially. Doc Miles, who's sitting with us. Brock, Jared and Abby, our trainers. Zach, who's come on board this year as our analyst. Alex, our sports psych. Anna, our hard-working welfare guru. It was Bree, Anna, myself, and Julie Bates who all went down on the same night, I've got to say. So it was one of the four of us had it, but we just don't know who on that night. But it was worth it. It was a great celebration. I particularly want to acknowledge my coaching group. So Phil Lovett now, who's been with us this is now your third year, Phil, in that part of the ground with the forwards, which is a fair task because our forward line are such a bunch of talented people with such diverse personalities that it's a hell of a task getting them humming along, which is quite a challenge. Done a great job. We've had some great success. Webby joining our group this year with the midfielders. Done a great job, Webby. Amazing. You must be very proud to have a Brownlow medal winner in your group, which is fantastic. Webby works with the dream team of consultants. So you've got Crackers as Clark Keating as the ruck coach and Simon Black as the stoppage coach. It's a fair trio, and again, if you leave us, you're absolutely bonkers. Damien Richards is here, and I'm so glad that you've been in our group, Damo, this year. I've skipped one, by the way, Zilks. I'll get back to you, so calm down, relax. I just realised, bloody hell, I missed Emma. I'm so glad Chelsea's with you tonight, because you and I and Baldors, the three of us, charge up and down the Bruce Highway often. And this year, Belle, we've got home pretty late, haven't we, a few times? So 1 and 2 in the morning wasn't uncommon this year. And every time I dropped Damo off Chelsea, I had the massive guilt trip, because I'm thinking, holy hell, you've got a newborn at home, husband's been away for the weekend. So thank you very much for your support of him and for us. So thank you very much, Chelsea. And Zilks, it was their birthday yesterday too, did you know that? Yeah. But well done, Emma, our first ever female line coach, done an amazing job. And we're hoping that this is the beginning of your coaching career, and you know, I think one day down the track, who knows? But let's keep you heavily involved with coaching and make you the best coach you can possibly be, because your natural leadership abilities and your feel for the game is pretty advanced. So let's hope we can keep taking you to a really high level. All right, spoke a little bit about Springfield, but everyone else has, and it is amazing. Its existence is in no small part due to our existence as well. So can't wait to get out there, can't wait to play there. The fact that it'll be a little bit lower, a little bit more protected, out of the wind. God, we were sick of the wind this year in some of the venues that we played, but I think for the type of team we want to be and the style of footy we want to play, this venue is going to be superb, and quite apart from all the training facilities that'll be there as well, which will be amazing. So really, really looking forward to getting there. That's a game changer for us, given that we've been the travelling Wilburys there for probably the 5 or 6 years. We've trained at different places. We've played at a million different spots around Brisbane and southeast Queensland. Can't wait to have a place that we can actually say, we can anchor ourselves and say, come and play at our home ground, and let's make it a real fortress there that opposition teams hate playing there. Have a great night, everyone. Good luck. Congratulations in advance to all our award winners. But bear in mind, we play a team game. So some people are going to be recognised tonight, but everyone's had a part to play. And that's always been the really strong part of our group, that we've always been such an even group across the board, and everyone's had their moment in the sun at some point in time. But we have a very special group. We're only at the beginning of what we can achieve, and let's hope we can keep everyone together and keep driving forward. Really looking forward to the next little bit. Thank you.